Hello, YouTube. Yoel Romero versus Michael Bisping. This is a really good fight. I'm excited about it. You guys think? I never root for Michael Bisping. I never root for Michael Bisping. It's not because I hate the guy. I just never root for him, and I always think he's going to lose. I just never think he's that good. It's like, who else is like that? There's a lot of fighters like that. Every time they're going to fight, I just think they're going to lose. But Michael Bisping has a good record, and he wins a lot of fights. You know, I always he's just one of those guys. Like, he doesn't knock people out. He doesn't have a strong ground game. You're just like, man, how is this guy going to win this fight? See, he pulls it out, though. I mean, he's a good fighter. But I never really cared for the guy. But in recent years, he's kind of grown on me a little bit to where I don't dislike him. But I don't think he's going to beat Yoel Romero. I didn't think he was going to beat Luke Rockhold either. And he did. He knocked him out. Not only did he beat him, he knocked him out. So, is he going to knock out Yoel Romero? I mean, that would be as shocking as knocking out Luke Rockhold. That was very shocking. So, the thing is, I like Yoel Romero. I think Yoel Romero is very exciting. If you guys don't know, Yoel Romero has a very strong wrestling background. I mean, he's a decorated wrestler. But he's not your typical wrestler, lay and pray type fighter. I mean, he's very explosive. He can jump. He's very athletic. Some people say he's a cheater. The whole incident with Tim Kennedy, you guys know about that. I mean, he was basically out at the end of a round, and he was saved by the bell. And his corner stalled, and he got some extra time, and he came out and knocked out Tim Kennedy, which I said was, obviously that's like cheating, and should be dealt with by taking points or something. But Tim Kennedy let it bother him too much. You got to keep your, they say in baseball, keep your eye on the ball or keep your head on your shoulders, and in life. And he didn't. He got flustered by that, and then ended up getting caught. Whereas he should have just been, all right, let's go and let's fight. We'll worry about that later. But man, I tell you what, that stalling, I mean, Yoel Romero, he was recovering, man. This guy was like, I mean, it really did. It was like cheating. So people call him a cheater. Plus, he got busted for taking steroids. So you think that I wouldn't like the guy, but I like him. I don't know why. I can't say. He's a little bit controversial. His cheating isn't like, I don't know. You think I wouldn't like him, but I do like him. He's entertaining, and he's a really good fighter. I think that's what he is. He's just a fighter. He's a fighter's fighter. He's not like a specialist. He doesn't really seem like he's got some special strategy. He just goes in there and fights, and I'm a fan of fighting, so how can I not like Yoel Romero? I do think that Yoel Romero will beat Michael Bisping. They're both old too, by the way. Yoel Romero is pretty old. I remember when I was talking on him versus Jacare, and I was like, whoa. I was looking at Yoel Romero's record like back then, and I was like, man, this guy's pretty old. I forget his age, but he's he's not young. So, but I just think this is a great fight. It's super exciting. I would have to go with Yoel Romero, but I don't even care about that. It's just a great fight. Hopefully it's not going to be a bad decision. Hopefully it's going to be an exciting fight. I think it's going to be too. I don't think this is going to be a stale fight. I would guess that Yoel would knock out Michael Bisping. Maybe Bisping will knock him out. Bisping was in amazing shape for the Anderson Silva fight. I don't know if you guys noticed that. He never stopped moving his head. Anderson was like kind of frozen. He was also coming back from his injury, but it's like every time he went to punch, Bisping was moving his head. Bisping had great movement in that fight. I mean, he came in shape, and he never faded. He was moving like a 155-pound fighter. I mean, no joke. The guys at 170 don't keep their movement up as they get tired. You know, they start to get sluggish. Michael Bisping was in great shape, and that same strategy might really help him with the Yoel Romero. It's hard to hit a moving target. I mean, people forget that. I think people forget the basics of fighting. I mean, you know, take like Mike Tyson. This is a different sport, but you know, he's known for knocking guys out. But what did Mike Tyson? I mean, great head movement. Mike Tyson had great fundamentals. You know, everything was there. You have to have fundamentals, and Michael Bisping has the fundamentals. And you know, maybe he can pull it off. I expect Yoel Romero to be the favorite. I don't know, but I mean, would they really put? It's probably going to be close. See, I always think Bisping is going to lose. He's the underdog in this fight in my eyes. I would not be surprised if Yoel Romero beats Michael Bisping. I just wouldn't be, but I would be very surprised if Bisping beats Yoel Romero. I would, but you know, I'm not really worried about it. I'm just going to sit back and watch it. It should be really exciting either way, and you know, hopefully it's not going to be a controversial decision type fight. So if it goes decision, Bisping probably will win, just because of his style of fight. But man, can he last that long? See, I think you beat somebody like Yoel Romero by knocking him out. That's how I think you beat him. Like Tim Kenny was about to knock him out. You know, that type of thing. Just, you know, catch him and then almost knock him out and then just TKO him. That type of thing. And you know, Bisping, he can TKO guys, but he doesn't have that strong. He just doesn't have that real knockout power. So, you know, I don't know. But anyway, guys, this is a really, really good fight. I'm totally rooting for Yoel Romero. I actually like Yoel Romero. You think I wouldn't, but like everything about the guy, even his interviews, I mean, it's just really entertaining to watch. And he's just a true fighter, man. I just really like him. I'll see you guys later.